When the final lamp in your home flickers out, a completely different world awakens. For humans, sleep is a biological shutdown, a period of rest and sensory withdrawal. But for the feline species, this is the moment their peak predatory instincts and the profound spiritual connection they share with their owners reach a climax. Have you ever woken up with a lingering sensation that someone just touched you? Or wondered why your cat suddenly streaks through the hallway like a lightning bolt in the dark? At Feline Mind Insight, we don't just observe what cats do. We use behavioral science and evolutionary psychology to decode the secret rituals they perform while you're drifting in your dreams. This is a story of love, survival, and an invisible bond that most owners completely overlook. The first stage of the night usually begins the moment your breathing shifts into the REM stage. From a feline psychological perspective, a human's total stillness is a biological anomaly. In the wild, a creature that doesn't move and breathes too slowly is often in danger. This is when your cat approaches, using a wet nose or a velvet paw to gently tap your lips or cheek. This isn't a demand for breakfast. Behavioral researchers suggest this is a vitality check. By sensing the warmth of your breath and the subtle rise of your chest, they are confirming that their primary caregiver and the being they love is still pulsing with life. When you shift slightly in your sleep, you are unknowingly sending a signal to your cat that their safe harbor remains stable. We often dismiss the 3 a.m. zoomies as random bursts of late-night madness. However, we view this through the lens of territorial management. While cats are crepuscular by nature, the energy they accumulate during a quiet day must be discharged to maintain muscle reflex. If you map their path, you'll notice it isn't random. They often dash past gateways like windows, doors, and dark corners. This is a scent-marking patrol. By utilizing the sweat glands in their paws, they are reinforcing their presence and scanning for intruders, from small insects to structural vibrations. When they dash into your room and stop abruptly, they are essentially signaling, "The perimeter is secure, you may sleep on." It is a chilling sight to wake up and find your cat staring intensely at a blank wall in the pitch black. Before jumping to supernatural conclusions, remember that cats possess a biological radar far beyond human capability. With ears that can rotate 180 degrees, they capture ultrasonic frequencies that simply do not exist in our sensory world. While you hear silence, your cat is hearing the hum of electricity behind the drywall, the settling of pipes, or the vibration of a moth 2 rooms away. Combined with the tapetum lucidum reflective layer behind the retina that amplifies light, they are processing a massive stream of data from an invisible dimension. They aren't staring at nothing. They are monitoring physical fluctuations we are simply too dull to perceive. One of the most intimate nightly acts is allo-grooming, the ritual of your cat licking your hair or hands while you are unconscious. In the feline social hierarchy, grooming is reserved exclusively for those within the inner circle of trust. Human hair carries natural oils and a distinct personal scent profile. By grooming you at night, your cat is performing 2 critical tasks. First, they are removing foreign scents you've brought from the outside world to reintegrate you into the family scent. And second, they're depositing their own pheromones onto you. They are literally weaving their identity into yours. If you wake up with bedhead, smile. It means a 4-legged behavioral expert has just performed a ceremony of belonging. The pinnacle of this connection happens in total stillness. Infrared cameras have repeatedly captured cats sitting vigil beside their sleeping owners and performing the slow blink. In feline linguistics, the slow blink is a smile, a profound declaration of peace. When performed toward a sleeping human, where there is no hope for a treat or immediate attention, the act becomes a pure, unreciprocated expression of love. By closing their eyes in your presence, they are dropping their evolutionary defenses. They are saying, "I trust you," to a version of you that isn't even awake to hear it. It is perhaps the most selfless act of affection in the animal kingdom. Understanding these behaviors does more than just explain away the midnight chaos. It allows us to build a more harmonious environment. At Feline Mind Insight, we recommend 3 practical takeaways. First, do not discourage the nightly patrol. Instead, engage in high-intensity play 20 minutes before bed to regulate their energy. Second, respect their observations. If your cat is fixated on a specific corner, check for drafts or leaks, as they may be reporting a technical fault in your home. Finally, acknowledge their affection. If you wake up to find them at your feet, take a moment to realize they've just finished a long night shift protecting your world. Your cat isn't just a pet. They are a silent guardian, ensuring that while you dream, your territory remains safe.